Something hit that though a couple of times. Yeah, that's a hit. Yeah, there we go, that was a hit. Okay, interesting. Where is my H block? Shut that out. Will do. You will do. Opening fish. There we go. Well, good morning. On the old faithful Lake Kurwongbah. That's my first fish. Pretty much, what was that, second cast. A couple of thumps on the way down and off it went. Not a biggie, but that bodes well. That sun's up. It's absolutely beautiful out here as normal. And yeah, I'm looking forward to a good morning's fishing. Now I must admit, that fish was caught on should we say almost a pub chuck. I'm not seeing anything on the sounder. I'm literally basing my location on previous sessions, and yeah, the fish have been congregating in between these 2 points. So let's see if there's any more down there, or if that was a random one. That definitely hit it on the way down, but as far as I can tell, off at this point it's quite deep, and then it shallows up towards that point, and that's the spot that they seem to favour. So yeah, let's see if there's any more around. Yeah, there is. And they're still on the deck. I wondered if winter kind of pattern might have moved on, but how's that? 3 casts, 2 bites. Wow. Not expected. Oh, that sun is so nice. Feels pretty good actually. But it does prove the point, you don't necessarily have to see fish on the sounder to catch them. And yeah, time spent on the water is incredibly valuable. Because you could argue that me chucking over there, you know, it is a pub chuck, it's a total luck cast. Oh yeah, you will do, my friend. Yeah, very. Oh yeah, that's got some weight to it. Oh, fantastic. Well, how's that? Already turning into a much better session than last week. A bit more on that later. But oh yeah, not bad. He'll do. That's a pretty solid 39 centimetre bass. Love it. Let's keep on going. Ah, you gotta love a flat, calm morning at Kurwongbah. 0 wind. H block telling you where you need to be. Absolutely love this. Okay, on the deck. Make sure the clutch is set. And away we go. I get the impression, based on those last 2 bites, that yeah, they are hard on the deck. So yeah, again, nothing showing on the sounder at all, but casting towards this point, there's clearly fish just milling around there. And it's nice to be casting to them rather than being sat on top of them, because hopefully it'll mean that they're not going to spook, and also where I'm dropping the fish back after landing them. I dare say they will make their way back to the shoal, but it means that they're not, hopefully, spooking them. And a combination of that and a bit of scent, and hopefully keep the bites coming. Whew. Seriously, after the week I've had, this is an absolute tonic. Alright. Oh yeah, in you come, in you come. There we go. And they keep on coming. Another nice fish. Alright, they're just absolutely loving the gangbanger this morning. Let's see if we can get someone a bit bigger. Yeah, hit. And again. Yeah. I thought there was a fish. I think this is a very big one. Yeah, he's a little one. Oh, hey, he's only a little one and he's going straight back. Well, I suppose it gives me something to aim at. There is something as water, should we say, etiquette, but hey. Yeah, I was a bit worried that paddleboarder would have spooked them, but it appears not. Interestingly though, previous cast was quite a bit to the right, and not a tap. Ooh, this feels like a really small fish. Oh yes. Yeah, another titchy one. Look at that in the sunlight. Only a titchy one. And you're going straight back, my friend. Yeah, okay. I feel like they've dispersed a bit, but I'm interested to see where. Ooh, okay, he's putting back a bit. Maybe this is a bit of a bigger fish. That's interesting. I'm seeing movement. Well, I'm seeing my fish coming up and down. I'm seeing a bit of movement over there. There he is. You'll do. You will do. Here you come. Well, I'm having a fantastic time already. He's not a huge fish, but there does seem to be plenty around. So if I can keep wading through these small ones, hopefully somewhere down there there's a bit of a donkey. There we go. On the deck, check the clutch, and there's a fish. Alright. Oh, I was hoping for a bit of a line shredder, and there I go, I got one. Amazing. Alright. I can't work out if he's not worked out what's going on, and he's going to tear off again, so yeah, let's check that clutch. Feels like a decent one though. Yeah, that definitely feels pretty good to me. I've not seen him yet, but he's dragged me a fair distance from the H block. Yeah, alright, you'll do. You will do. God, in that morning light, I'm a bit spoilt, to be honest. I am a bit spoilt. Oh yeah, yeah, you'll do. You'll do. Oh, you'll do. Come on. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, that's good. That's good, that's good, that's good. Well, there you go. I was just saying to myself, there's got to be a 40 down there. Want a bigger fish? How's that? Oh, not bad. 41 centimetres of prime bass, and look at the belly on that. Unreal. Too good. Too good. Okay, well, I'm going to stick on this H block because it seems to be working for me so far. And yeah, just casting left and right of this spot. That's where they are. Okay, here we go again. Nice long cast. Straighten that rod a bit. Get that down to the deck. Always check your clutch. Wind, wind, wind. Let her sink. And they seem to be right on the deck. I'm not getting bites kind of up off the deck at all. It's literally where it's scooting along the bottom. I'm beginning to see stuff on the sounder now. Yeah, there you go, there you go, there you go. Yeah, I think that's a little one. But yeah, that is literally profile of the Gangbanger. I think that's just kind of wafting or bouncing along the base of the lake. But it is a fish a chuck right now, which is a lot of fun. Oh, has he come off? Oh. Yeah. That one through the hooks. Interesting. You don't normally get that with the Gangbanger. Normally, yeah, hooking them, especially with those assist hooks, they are well and truly nailed. But not that one. Where's my H? My H is back there. Oh, love it. Absolutely love it. Seriously, I've had such a stressful week at work. Just working on this crazy project. And I'm out tonight at a gig, and I was like, do I want to go fishing? Have I got time for an afternoon nap so I don't fall asleep at the gig? It's like, after last week's session, I gotta go up to Kurwongbah, and yeah, this is making all the difference. You're just gonna tow me around the lake, are you? Okay, fair enough. Tell you what, if you want to tow me into the sunshine, that's good. Alright, this one is definitely putting up a good account of himself. Oh yeah, you will do. And you come. Oh, and you come. Nice! There is some weight to that. Oh my god. Oh wow. Seriously, how's about that? Oh, that's a cracking fish. What are we on there? Yeah, they're getting slightly bigger. That's a 42. And again, look at her tummy. There's so much weight in that fish, that's unreal. Oh wow. Oh wow, wow, wow. I wonder if I cast at him, he'll get the idea that he's going to paddle right over where I'm fishing. No, I think he's just going to paddle right over it again. Far out. I don't understand how people's brains work, I really don't. Like the whole bloody lake, mate, and you've got to paddle right across where I'm fishing. Not that it's made any difference. Oh dear. I should have checked the clutch then, and I forgot. It is literally a fisher chuck right now. That is insane. I think this is a little fella. Yeah, this is a little fella. In you come, matey. Oh, there you go. Up you come. There we go. I'm sorry, matey. You don't make the grade. I'll get a little bit of squidgies on there. Seriously, it's mornings like this at Lake Kurwongbah that make me incredibly happy. To one, be in Australia. Two, to have bought a kayak. 3, to have met Peter from PCP Fishing, who's got me absolutely obsessed with bass fishing. I mean, the list just goes on, right? Yeah, go on. Feel like they have moved to the right. Those were 2 very tentative nibbles. Maybe I need to be a bit further forward and casting to the right. You get the tiniest of indications on the braid. Like that lure hitting the deck there is just a real kind of punk. And sometimes the bites, you know, they just rip off. Other times they're just really tentative little plucks. Go on. Yeah, there you go. Alright, so they've moved a little bit to the right, I think. I had a couple of very tentative knocks. A couple of casts, and yeah, okay. I was worried I'd completely lost them. But we're back on the fish. And it feels pretty good. I might try the tail spinner next. The Gangbanger just cleans up here. But obviously once I've seen it quite a few times. But yeah, you can see my H block's over there, so I've drifted quite a bit far forward. Whee! Around you come. Oh god, I'm making a right mess of this one. Right, here we go. That's better. Interesting. So the fish seems to have dispersed a little bit. Oh, what a start to the day. That was just an insane, pretty much hours fishing. There was one point there where it was just a fish a chuck. Now, I mentioned last week's session, which wasn't that great. Yeah, I went up to Maddock Dam again, and yeah, I caught a couple of tiny bass, and that was it. It looked perfect for a bite early on, and then the wind kicked in, and yeah, it just wasn't fun. I gave up at about 11 o'clock and headed for home, but it's such a shame. I think that dam looks prime and it's fantastic, and maybe it comes into its own once we kind of spring, summer. And I know it's loaded with Saratoga, you know, they are in there, and like all the margins around the reeds and all the rest of it look perfect for it. But yeah, apart from two very teeny tiny bass, not much joy. So yeah, to come out here and just kind of bang, 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 it's fantastic. But for whatever reason, those fish have shut down, whether it's the paddle boarder, whether it's me catching a number of them, don't know. But I'm seeing, it's weird, I was catching fish but not seeing any activity on the sounder. Now I'm seeing activity on the sounder, can't get them to bite. So yeah, I'm going to get that H block in and go for a bit of a paddle around, but look at this, I mean, it is absolutely stunning. So yeah, let's see if I can find some more fish.
Well, I went for a big paddle around the lake, but as with previous weeks, I couldn't find a thing. It seems the fish are densely concentrated in the deeper water around the dam wall, as if the sounder is to be believed, there wasn't a single bit of movement anywhere else on the lake. It wasn't until I returned to my original spot in the main basin between the points that I got another bite.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, bloody typical, isn't it? Bloody typical. I don't think he's a very big one, but he's a fish. Like a reasonable one, actually. Certainly giving me a bit of a run around. You'll do. Look, he's hardly worth turning the camera on, but after a fishless hour, having gone round the lake and come back to where I started to get one on the second cast. Why did I leave? Again, I'm pretty certain I'm not invisible. I just find it so strange. I don't know. Tell me in the comments. Maybe it's because I'm a fisherman, and if I was out on my kayak just for a bit of a paddle around and I saw someone fishing, I'd probably go behind them or I'd go around them, especially as, you know, there's a huge amount of space here. But I don't know. Am I wrong? Just kind of blows my mind that people would just kind of go, yeah, I'm just going to plough through there. I think I'm going to break out the anchor because there's definitely fish here, but I am just going in circles. So I think time to break out the anchor. Yeah, there you go. Yes. Guys, really, really difficult to judge how the lure's fluttering to the bottom. But I'm not risking getting caught on anchor ropes today. So let's see if we can get away from this. He's tiny. Oh wow. Look at the size of that. Look, let's measure him, just so we're sure. He's a scraper 24 centimetres. Bit of a beast, that one. And like that, it was all over. Pretty much a rerun of a session a couple of weeks ago, where I literally arrived, paddled across to my new favourite spot between the points, caught fish for an hour, the bites dried up, headed up the lake, couldn't find a thing, came back, caught a couple of fish. It's interesting, isn't it? We're at this kind of weird juncture of the year where it's not quite winter, but it's not quite spring yet. It's still quite chilly in the evenings and overnight, and the fish are still quite tightly shoaled up. So yeah, if you can find them, and they do seem to be hanging around in the same spots every week, you can get bites. But it's weird, it's like huge areas of the lake are just completely devoid of activity. So as always, it's the Gangbanger G2 that has been doing the bites pretty much every session. And yeah, it's the same technique as always. Find the spot, lob it out, let it hit the deck, wind, 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 let it drop. And generally speaking, you'll get a bite pretty damn quickly, if you're on the fish, that is. But yeah, the wind has really got up. You can't tell where I'm sat now because I'm tucked around the corner from a damn wall, but it is, yeah, it's pretty strong. It's 11 o'clock. I think I've had enough. So yeah, I'm going to sign this one off. I hope you enjoyed that. It was cracking to get some fish, especially after last week's incredibly tough session up at Ewan Maddock Dam. I will go up there again. I'm convinced I can get some fish out of there and hopefully some toga, but it is a tough nut to crack, that place. I have not got my head around it yet. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that one. It's great to get some fish, especially a couple of 40s. And yeah, like the video if you did, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next one.